Hey, what's up, guys? So, I have some strategy for you on Defiled Chalice, Depth 4 Amygdala. Long story short, this is easily my least favorite fight in the game, from the battle of patience, standing back, trying to bait out the attacks you want, moving in to hit the head, moving out, getting killed in one hit by pretty much anything, the camera angles, the frame rate when you're too close to the blood splatter, as you'll see in this demo actually. All that combined really makes this not an enjoyable fight at all for me. So, I have executed this strategy on 3 different characters with 3 different weapons now, going through the chalices, and it's just been so damn effective for me, I figured I would share it on the channel. It's a pretty self-explanatory strategy, as you can see here. I charge Amy's right foot, and more often than not, she will go for stomp attacks, at which point I just go to town on those sidearms. First thing to point out here, if you don't have a weapon that has an overhead attack, it does make this strategy a lot less effective, but it's still viable if you don't have a weapon with this kind of attack. And let me explain why. Every time she goes for a stomp, her head actually comes close to touching the ground. So if you're fast enough, you can turn around and hit her head actually a couple times. Now, this does complicate the strategy because you're putting yourself in front of Amy, and it allows her to kind of use all of her moves, and you have to learn how to get the hell out of the way and get back to the side here. So it does complicate matters, but I still prefer it to the traditional way. Now, let me talk about a couple other things. The double roll, as you're seeing here. Every now and then she will go for this twofold attack where she flails her arms around. Here it is again. And the key to this attack that I found is to go for a double roll. And not only to go for a double roll, but to try to get ahead of the attack. As you can see here, the iframes aren't even saving me from the second part of the attack. I'm just in an advantageous position coming out of the second roll. So where I'm in a position where I can avoid that strike entirely. And I'm also in a position where after I come out of the roll, I can start hacking away at that sidearm again. So there's 2 big things to watch out for. Another huge thing is the blood splatter, as you may have noticed. When you stagger Amy and the blood splatter effect goes crazy all over the screen, sometimes it will tank the frame rate to really bad levels, and it can affect battle rhythm, so it's something that you really need to be cognizant of. It's gotten me killed quite a few times. I can't say I'm happy when it does happen. So yeah, it's definitely something to watch out for. And finally, the jump attacks here. Luckily, during this attempt, she did not use many jump attacks until after she ripped her arms off. And here's the thing, if she starts using jump attacks on you prior to ripping her arms off, you may have a problem if she uses too many of them, because as some of you may know, that attack is actually kind of bullshit. She can change directions mid-air during that jump, so it can result in some pretty frustrating deaths. But yeah, that's it, guys. I hope that this was helpful to at least someone out there, and I'll catch you on the next one.